What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and by the way, I have managed to break a record. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say this because it's actually kind of in the title of the video, but I've made 11 interruptions in Blue Eyes. Let's go, Pendulum! I mean, Blue Eyes! Yeah, this deck is just really good, and it's getting more support because of these cards, Piri Race Map and Kaiser Glider Golden Burst. And you might be like, what the frick? How is this Blue Eyes support? Well, my guy, don't doubt me, don't underestimate what my potential is. You know I always deliver. I've been doing it since 1996. And yeah, Blue Eyes best deck, man. Before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Motivates me so much to keep making videos like these. And now, let's jump right into the one and only combo that I'm going to show you anyways. Alright, so not every single hand can do that, obviously. It's not really like you could say, oh, this is a consistent combo deck. I'm not really going to act like the politician or the car salesman. But still, if you're trying to play a combo-oriented version of Blue Eyes, and you really want to make negates, this is probably the way to go. Maybe with a bunch of tweaks. It might actually have to add some bricks like the rocket cards. I don't necessarily recommend it, but you can try to experiment with it. But yeah, anyways, Pure Race Map, basically you have to pay 4,000 life points. Well, actually it's like half of your life points, but half of your life points is always 4k anyways. And you can search a monster with 0 attack, and you're searching Sage, which is really good because as a normal summon it has a really good effect, and also even as in your hand, it actually does something. So even if you have multiple Sage, or like Sage and Pure Race Map, it's not in the end of the world, because you can just discard it and then transform a monster on your field, it goes to the grave, and then summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck. That's pretty cool. You can break boards with it by summoning the Spirit of White going second, and yeah. Anyways, now you can actually search the White Stone of Legend. Cards of Consonance is just gonna make you pop off like there is no tomorrow. Alternative, Needle Garbage, gonna summon White Stone of Ancients, because we already have White Stone of Legend access anyways. World Legacy Guard Dragon is going to revive back the legend, and now we're gonna make LPPST. Keep the Needle Fiber on the field, I really like that. You're going to see why soon enough though, don't worry. Now the LP is going to summon the Starleech Seifert, we're going to send itself, to send the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, White Stone Ovation, recycle back the alternative. This is especially just for a free +1, but it's not really like a key component for the combo, so that's why I keep saying you don't need to have necessarily the same thing that I'm showing you in this combo to do what I'm trying to do. Anyways, now the PST is going to revive back the White Stone. Now you make, this is the best play. If you've been following my channel, you would actually know that I love tributing over a Hieratic Seal in the main monster zone. It's like the best play ever. And Kaiser Glider Golden Burst, the reason why it's amazing support for just dragon decks in general is because it has that effect, and even as a quick effect, you can just tribute any monster generically. So this card, I think, is going to be also really good in the Lair of Darkness deck, because there's literally just no tricky thing about it. Just activate Lair of Darkness, pass, and then your opponent plays, and then you go effect in the hand. That's pretty nice if you ask me, but yeah. Anyways, now you're going to summon a monster from your deck, which is obviously going to be the Red MD because the card's really insane. You're going to revive back the White Stone of Legend and get to summon Black Collapse Serpent. The reason why we're making Linkreebo here is because we want to have an extra dark monster in the grave, because we're eventually going to summon Levineer by banishing 3 darks, and the Hand Rip for 1 is going to be one of the 11 interruptions that we're going to make. But yeah, just follow what I'm doing, it's not that hard. Appaloosa for 4, easy. You could have made Scaldied, but whatever. Trade-in is going to trade in one of the Blue Eyes for 2 extra draws. We're good at the game, so we draw into Melody and the Crack, and now we're drawing even more extenders. Levineer for Dark, your opponent loses Desires, Merry Christmas. Armageddon, get back the Red Eyes Darkness Metal, revive it back. Summon Zombie Stein. I don't recommend playing this in actual real Blue Eyes deck, because it's like a waste of an extra deck spot since you're rarely using it. The majority of the time you're just making Harbinger. Zombie Stein has an effect that is worse, better and worse at the same time. It can negate things that Harbinger cannot, such as trap cards, for example. It's just, I'm not sure if you necessarily need that. Anyways, we're drawing Nebula Dragon, another extender, so now we can make Dragon Spirit of White, and then Levineer again, make Harbinger, summon White Dragon Wyver Buster, and here is 11 interruptions, and you're going to see why soon enough. Our opponent is going to play whatever normal summon Alistair, Appaloosa Negate, and we're going to tag out into Desert Locust. Our opponent is going to lose a card from the hand. He chooses, but still, he's really negging because instead of having 6 cards to play with, he only has 4, and then we can immediately quick sync into Baroness de Fleur, which is really insane, and we're searching with the White Dragon Wyver Buster thanks to Chaos Space, and we have a pretty good, just a follow-up play, so our opponent is pretty much dead regardless. I think we have the White Stone of Ancients in the grave, so we can recycle back a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then, so next turn summon the alternative. Seifert is going to recycle back something. If that Nebula Dragon that is attached underneath goes to the graveyard, we can recycle back a level 4 dragon from our graveyard to our hand. So next turn, we basically have 6 or plus cards in our hand. So yeah, don't go thinking that, yeah, you end your turn with 3 cards, that's it, that's all. Because we have multiple graveyard resources. 3, as a matter of fact. So 3 plus 1s in the grave, and then 1 draw for turn. That's basically 7 cards in hand. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, in case you're wondering, again, how the 11 interruptions are generated, you have 1 hand rip with Desert Locust, 1 hand rip with Levineer, that's 2, and then 4 negates with Appaloosa, that's 6, 1 graveyard negation with Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, which can be any negation for any card or effect, so it doesn't have to be just monsters. You can negate like Scarlet Sanguine in the graveyard, so that's 7, and then it can tag out into Black Rose Moonlight Dragon and bounce back a special summon monsters or opponent control to the hand, so that's 8, and then there's the Harbinger, which is 9, Zombie Stein, which is 10, and then the Baroness de Fleur, which is 11. If my maths are not too garbage, 11 interruptions, how are you losing? My opponent activates anything in the alphabet, and it's just like, no, just no. Negate, whatever he does. I have like freaking 10 I have 2 actual legit Omni negates, 1 really just spell dedicated negate, a graveyard negate, 4 monster negates. My opponent can't even like summon a monster and then attack over the Appaloosa because I have the Harbinger to redirect attacks to it, which is just absolute insanity. This deck is ridiculous, and even though it might not be necessarily the most competitively viable, it's extremely fun. I mean, it's Blue Eyes. How can you not enjoy playing Blue Eyes? Unless you're weird or something, but yeah. Anyways, that's all I had to show you guys for this combo video. Really hope you guys were able to enjoy and learn a thing or two. Don't forget to like and subscribe, motivates me so much to keep making videos like these, and I will see you next time. Peace.